Hello everyone and welcome to QualityRPGs. Today we are having part 18 of our official Neverwinter Nights 2 campaign playthrough, and it seems we have found some enemies. So we are continuing the search of Shandra Jerro, and I think we have some battles ahead of us. And perhaps I should have rested. So what happened to Kelgar Charmed? I'm beginning to dislike those Succubi more and more. Nice, at least some hits being landed. Seems it has quite nice resistances. That was surprisingly long battle. And I think we should rest if we can. And let's save, just in case.
Let the earth.
And perhaps we could land a nice hit. I don't even know if those spells that Eleni is casting are of any use. And that's it. Pig did the job. Nice. Well done, Pig. Arrow, scroll, scroll, scroll. Yeah, and once again we are going to rest. Oh, once again enemies nearby. Oh, we did rest. Good. Probably we have a couple of fights ahead of us over here as well. Oh. It seems she doesn't have her resistances on. Oh. Was that some kind of a mirror image? I don't know. And probably they will walk to the trap. Yeah. Imps. Well, at least this should be a bit easier to do. Okay, good. And we have a chest. Quite a few scrolls. Might be worth beginning to identify them at some point. But I think it's time for another rest, and let's see if we can move further in. So I think Amon Jerro is actually in this place as well, based on one of the animations in the last episode. And Elane is going somewhere, to doing something stupid most likely. Which is of course rather sad, because we have a battle going on in here. Well, actually not anything stupid. That's nice. Do we have any normal bullets for Elani? Let's check that.
Yes.
Because we are starting to run rather low. I think I need to buy some more. Okay, another succubus. Oh, and some of her friends. Zaxis does not know how you got past the barrier, but Zaxis is pleased to see you. All our bashing and rending have failed to open this door, but our claws will tear you easily. This one needs some pride knocked out of him, I think. Agreed, let's put some arrows through his eyes. Let's see if we can trick him instead. What? Talk with that? Don't be a fool. Alright, we'll wait for now, but he makes a move, I'm letting arrows fly. Why do you wait, mortal? Do you fear to face Zaxis? We are both here for use for the same reason, and that door blocks both our progress. Yes, the door will not yield to Zaxis. The one within the female Gith has sealed it. Won't your master be displeased if you fail him? Yes, his anger will be great. If Zaxis fails his task, he shall be cast down. Who would dare to do such a thing to one as powerful as you? The master wields great magics, greater than any mortal Zaxis has ever faced. Many demons have been torn from the lower planes now and in the past to follow him. So he has summoned others of your kind in the past? Oh yes, many decades ago he subverted many demonkind to his cause. Zaxis was one among many to join his campaign. He led Zaxis and his brethren to face an army of soldiers of the flesh town Neverwinter. Along the way he could not stop the demons from playing, so many villages were consumed in the wake. Never before or since did Zaxis glut on so much mortal flesh. But now this door thwarts Zaxis, keeps him from the Gith. Who is this master of yours? Names mean nothing to Zaxis, they are of no matter, only power and strength are of worth. So you are here to kill the Gith. The Gith beyond this door has done much to anger my master. She has crossed him, and she holds shards he wants. Zaxis has been sent to claim them. But why would your master want the shards? A weapon the shards once were, one of the Gith weapons now broken, but the master still wants it, and has commanded Zaxis to finish this task. It sounds your master is great. Indeed. Yeah, that's... Is he known as the King of Shadows? Okay. The shards you're after, they are beyond this door. The Gith beyond this door has done much to anger my master. She has crossed him, and she holds the shards he wants. Zaxis has been sent to claim them. It sounds like... But why would your master... I think we asked that. Enough talking, let's end this. Wait, if your task was to breach the door, you have already failed your master, haven't you? Zaxis has not failed. The door stands, but it will fall. We have succeeded in delaying you long enough. Your mission has failed. No, Zaxis only needs more time. That's... no... Well, that was nice. Okay, so diplomacy doesn't win us any experience, but it certainly can win some battles. That lack of experience, though, is rather unfortunate. Did Zaxis have some nice items? An amulet? Good, some Githyanki cards. Okay, I think we are ready to enter.
So these demons were unanticipated. Your arrival was not. I've seen it burning brightly in my visions for some time. How long did you think you could escape us? You have stolen our shards, defiled them with your touch, and now you will die, Kalakcha!
Well, she's not one for talking, perhaps. You kidnapped Shandra against her will, and you will answer for that crime.
Trust me, once he gets on your trail, you're doomed.
Know that you're in no position to demand anything from me. You will answer for your crimes, along with this frail thing that carries the last of the Jerro blood.
I deserve to know what crimes I have committed.
You don't know your crimes? Very well. Let me recount them. You have slaughtered many of our people, and you hold in your possession relics sacred to the Githyanki, silver sword of our people. Fragments of it.
You don't sound very certain of
You
yourself.
put too much importance on your actions and your crime. You have nothing that other thieves have not stolen before. You think there is something special or unique about your crime, or the shards you carry. There is not.
What do you want with Shandra?
Why, the same thing you want from her. She is the last known descendant of one who stole a silver sword from us.
Jerro stole one of your silver
You
swords.
already know the answer. The time for your deceptions is over.
But Jerro died long ago.
Yes, the lives of humans are all too brief. But their sins are passed to their kin, and so has Jerro's crime passed to his descendant.
How do you expect Shandra to lead you to the silver sword?
Within her thoughts, somewhere is the knowledge I seek. I will leave no memory unturned, no shred of self untouched. And when I have what I need, I shall execute her.
That's all I wanted to know about Shandra and Jerro, so what now?
Now you will face your punishment, Kalakcha. It is why your path brought you here, and why the shards you carry will soon be added to mine.
The thing you are behind, what is it?
It is a door shaped by my people. One that leads to the realms of the Githyanki, and maintained by my will alone.
Could we disrupt her will? You Githyanki attacked me first, you are the ones to blame.
They did so in response to your crime. As you carry the shards, so must you carry the guilt as well.
I'm ready to face judgment, so how do you plan to kill
If
me?
you were in the astral plane, the Lich Queen would see that you were slowly tortured, killed, and then raised again for countless cycles. Your crime merits many deaths.
You aren't the Lich Queen, so do you really have the authority to carry out my sentence?
Among the Githyanki, none but the Lich Queen have more authority than I.
Okay.
Enough of this. Know that I will hear your pleas and allow you this one last chance to atone for your crime. My offer of mercy is this. I will grant a swift, painless death for you and your companions if you freely hand over the shards you have taken.
Perhaps not. I'm not giving up the shards, or if you will let Shandra and my companions go, I will hand the shards over. Perhaps that's the paladin thing
Are
to
you
do.
a fool? She's going to kill us anyway.
Don't worry about me. If you give her those shards, we'll all die anyway.
She is right, of course. And I'm through asking for what I may simply take from you.
Yeah, I think we have done enough talking.
Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people? They do not belong to you. Odd. I have all the ones you carry, yet it seems you still possess one. You have a piece of the sword inside of you. And I shall remove it from you by force.
Okay, some good damage would be appreciated. So, I guess we need to attack the portal. And Piggy can attack the portal hopefully as well. Well, it's taking damage, but we don't really know for how long it will last. Okay. One part down, several to go.
Let's end this. I have sight of our enemy.
Yeah. Please, guys. Perhaps I could select them all. Yeah. And then the final part of the portal.
Perish as you should.
Oh. Fireball. I mean, you can attack as well, you know. Good.
You think this is over? You are wrong, Kalakcha. And I hope the pain you have brought here is revisited upon you 1,000-fold. The Lich Queen will know of my fall, yes. But it will be too late. What comes for you will be revenge enough.
We could have resolved this without fighting, but you brought this on yourself.
We were never the ones you had to fear. In defying us, you have harmed your own people and everything on your plane. The Githyanki will strike at you no longer. This was the last of our strongholds devoted to the recovery of the shards. There will be no more attacks from my people, because it will serve no purpose. You have sealed your fate.
Well, that's ominous. Purpose.
The shards you carry were needed. The shard and you all are needed. Eva wakes Kalakcha. And in killing me, you now stand alone against what comes.
And what's that?
An ancient enemy comes for you. One that has existed for millennia. You have already felt the effects of his presence. And he will grow stronger with time. This enemy. This king of shadows. If he succeeds in his plans, your civilization will become dust. And all life will be consumed by darkness.
She's rather talkative. Who is the King of Shadows?
I will see you in death, Kalakcha. I do not think I will have to wait long.
RIP. And only 173 experience points. That's a bit sad. And
It's too heavy. It's difficult to carry.
let's see. I think we should pass something to
A little way down, yeah.
Kelgar. Okay, and let's have a rest.
Yes, that is so.
Still some gauntlets.
It's difficult to carry.
I think we really should try to get rid of some of the items we have at the moment.
The pack is too heavy. It's difficult to carry.
Oh, wrong key. Adamantine heavy shield. Well, that looks nice.
The pack is too heavy. It's difficult to carry.
Yeah, and we have heavy shield +1. I mean, does it make any difference? Perhaps we will just sell it. So we have some doors and
I'm
Shandra.
getting so tired of this. You have to let me save you sometime, or else I'll never be able to pay you back.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for you to pay all of us on the way back to Neverwinter.
You all put me in danger. I'm not paying you a single coin.
Oh, then you'll be paying me another way. My bedroll's a little cold at night. I'm thinking you can fix that.
If threats are the only currency by which you can get such things, then I pity you, Bishop.
You wound me, girl. Or is that jealousy I hear? Don't worry, I'll get to you soon enough.
I won't have you speaking to Shandra like that, Bishop.
And I as well. I am certain, although it was unspoken.
Quick to defend the farm girl, I see. And not hard to see why from the look of her. But perhaps my words were ill-chosen. Just like this journey. Now that we have our precious little treasure, shall we go?
Soon. Let's finish looting these corpses, then we can go. There was a trap over here, and of course it has to be sprung. Yeah, I think we will pass that. And then we have some Illefan doors. Cloak and small object. Dragon blood.
Pack is too heavy. It's difficult
And
to
we
carry.
have some doors. But pretty much nothing in there. Okay, so I think we will have a chat with Shandra and let's go. And let's save actually before doing that.
Can we go now?
Enough of this, let's just head back to the flagon right now. Okay, good.
Hey, welcome back. Glad to see you've all returned, and in one piece, no less.
Good to see you as well.
All right, out with it. What happened? Tell me the tales, the songs, the whole bit.
I could sing a few of the songs our journey inspired, if you are willing.
Quiet, you. You were about to say.
I discovered that there is a shard lodged within me.
Inside the wound on your chest. That means you've been carrying around the shard almost your entire life. We had no idea.
Ah, notice the stumble in his words. Your uncle has been keeping secrets, I think.
Silence, Bishop. I don't know if I'm the best one to be telling you this. But if you've got one of those shards in you, I think you've earned the right to hear everything.
Nice that you are telling me. I want to hear the whole story.
David probably already told you, but when you were an infant, West Harbor was the site of a battle, a terrible battle. The King of Shadows himself led an army of demons against the Neverwinter army, which had gathered at the village. West Harbor was struck suddenly, without warning. There was panic, confusion. Villagers fleeing every which way to escape the battle. But Dagon's wife Shayla and your mother Esmeril did not. They stayed behind to save you. As demons and mage fire rained upon the village, they fought to reach your crib. By the time Dagon even realized they were missing, it was too late. He could only watch from a distance as the village was consumed in the battle.
But I was told my mother died giving birth to me.
It wasn't my decision to keep what happened to your mother from you. And my brother would be furious I told you. I guess he thought it would be too much for you. In any case, when the few that remained returned to the village, no one was alive. Except you. Your mother was there. So much blood, and you were clutched in her bosom. A deep wound in your chest. She tried to shield you, but the shard must have cut through her and into you. No one knew how you survived, but you did, and your wound sealed itself within days, leaving the scar that you still bear. But if that wound was due to the shard that pierced you, then that raises many questions, and I'm afraid I'm just all out of answers.
I know it wasn't easy to share that with me, thank you.
It's been with me for a long time. I am glad I could finally speak of it.
Why the long faces, you two? Somebody die? If so, sounds like a cause for celebration to me. Grobnar, you worthless half-man, strike up a tune before I strike you.
Of course, Sir Bishop. It so happens I have just the tune.
By the way, I've decided it would be in both our interests if I stay on with you.
Oh. And why would you want to do
What?
that?
Does a man need a reason? Come now. Duncan's kind request was enough to start this, I think. Why not finish it?
We don't need any more of your help.
No, there's no need, Bishop. I'm sorry for before. But you've done more than...
Oh, come now, Duncan. I still owe you. And what better way to make it up to you than watching your kin here?
Sounds
After
dubious.
all, a debt is a debt, all the way until the end. Isn't that right?
I hate to ask, but what happens now? I can't go back to my farm, ashes and all.
You are welcome to travel with me if you'd like.
Travel with us? Her? I'd have to agree with Mishka. She's been through enough. Do you think that's wise?
After all that has happened, I feel like we should do what we can to protect her.
Oh, well, I mean, you don't have to go that far, but... thanks.
Fine, but she's not getting my share of the treasure.
If that is your decision, so be it. But it is her decision as well, since it endangers her.
I really appreciate the sudden interest from the both of you, but I can take care of myself. Besides, whenever I'm alone, that's when the problems seem to crop up.
If she's going to be with us, she'll need to do some catching up. We can't just keep on rescuing her all the time.
Rescuing me? I can rescue myself. Sometimes, when there's not too many lizard men or Githyanki.
Kelgar has a point. We need to train you so you'll be able to defend yourself.
Well, I know enough to use a sword, and I can handle myself in a fight. I mean, I'm no spellcaster, but if you need an extra blade... I admit, you've rescued me twice now. And if you're going to help teach me to survive these attacks, I accept. But there's some things you're going to have to accept too. I don't like being left behind because whenever you're out of my sight, suddenly all this trouble starts happening and I'm really tired of it. So, look. I won't try to get in your way or anything, but I don't want us to part ways again. I've lost too much already. You're not leaving me behind, all right?
I didn't mean anything to happen to you or your home. If I can make it up to you, I will.
And that's all I ask.
Okay.
So the farm
Nice.
girl's going to join our band. Good. We need someone to make up for the Paladin, or at least to catch arrows if Grobnar's already dead. For now, I say we crack some of those kegs and drown the flagon in wine.
Okay. So we have some shopping to do. Oh, there is a... Okay, Act 2. Nice.
Lord Nasher, forgive us. She said it could not wait.
It is a matter of some urgency, and there is little time. My lord, I come to you with...
You will bow to Lord Nasher.
Of course. I meant no disrespect, my lord.
What brings you here, Torio? If there is some new dispute with Luskan, speak with the Trade Guild first, then...
Oh no, my lord. This matter concerns Neverwinter. There is a murderer loose in your city.
Murderer? And whom has this murderer killed?
An entire village lies dead, my lord.
Naval, have our scouts reported anything about...
The village was slaughtered, and now the murderer hides here within your walls. You must initiate a search at once.
Only one of us wears a crown. Yet you dare to give me orders within my halls?
I will do nothing until I confirm this village's destruction. Then, if I see fit, I will act. Do not test me on this.
Whatever pleases you, my lord. But I would act quickly, lest the murderer slip through your fingers. If that were to happen, I have no doubt there would be serious repercussions. I do not need to remind you of the extradition treaty.
By every god and his mother, what a fool I was to ever sign anything bearing Luskan's seal.
I can have Torio detained, Lord Nasher.
No. She would not be so bold if there were not something to her claims. Dispatch scouts, Naval, and order the watch to search the city. I think it would be in our interest to find the killer before Luskan does.
If I may, my lord, I have someone well suited to aid in our search. An agent of ours, Sand. I think that he can help us find our true murderer, no matter how deep Luskan tries to hide him.
Sand? I recall that one. I thought he was our eyes, but not by choice.
In this matter, my lord, we may trust him implicitly. He takes a certain pleasure in bringing Luskan truths to light.
Very well. See to it, Naval, and make haste.
Okay. And is it... Okay, and here comes this guy.
There you are.
Who are you?
He is Sir Naval, a member of the Nine, Lord Nasher's bodyguards.
How can I be of assistance?
I am here because Luskan has accused you of murder. An entire village, no less. Have you heard of Ember?
I traveled through it, I didn't slaughter it.
I've scraped things from my boot that I respect more than Luskan. But unless we find some means of clearing you of these charges, we will have to surrender you to them. We've signed a treaty with Luskan. They have the right to dispense low justice for any crimes committed on their soil. But I'm not turning over a loyal member of the Watch to some Luskan dog on this day or any other.
So how do I prove my innocence?
Your guilt is preordained in a Luskan court. If you were a lord, knight, or even a squire, however, then matters would be different. You would be subject to high justice, and your trial would take place here in Neverwinter before Lord Nasher.
Tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it. I think we gave one of the the kid, the knife. So perhaps that's the key.
I need you to go see Sir Grayson, one of Lord Nasher's most trusted knights, and become his squire. I may also send a friend of mine to assist you. He has proven invaluable in such cases in the past. Mind you, the matter must still go to trial, and if you cannot prove your innocence, then you will face execution. For now, let us deal with what we can. See Sir Grayson at once at Captain Berlena's office. Pledging yourself to Neverwinter's service will give us time to counter these Luskan lies, and until you answer for these charges, the gates of the city will be barred to you. Seek out Grayson, but do not leave the city.
Okay. So, now what?
No way in the hells will I let those Luskans get their hands on you.
But there's still something we can do, right? Even Naval said as much. All you have to do is pledge yourself to one of the knights, and Luskan can't touch you.
And we're innocent, besides. I mean, the slaughter of an entire village? That's going too far, even by Luskan standards.
Is it? If you have something Luskan wants, they'd kill an entire city for it. They don't care. They attacked Neverwinter once, and even now they're sending fleets to attack Ruithim. Give them an excuse and you'll soon find Luskan blades at your gate.
Duncan, looks like we have a guest.
Oh, as if the day couldn't get any worse. What do you want, Sand?
I am here to help you. And your kin, actually.
Oh, really? And what's the price? If it's more than a half copper, you can see yourself out.
No, I seem to have been given an ultimatum, in fact. I have heard of your troubles with Luskan.
Word travels fast.
Know
Indeed.
that if you are sent to Luskan, you will be killed.
And you will help me. Why?
I realize you may find my sincerity difficult to believe, but allow me to act on your behalf. There are laws, and there is right and wrong. I know you uphold the law, and I do not believe you are guilty of this. And if they should get a hold of you, you will be killed. I believe people should answer for their crimes, but it must be just.
Very well. What's the next step?
Sure. After all, a hedge wizard can't make things any worse. Maybe all that digging through books might prove useful.
If we need to burn down Luskan, then perhaps we shall seek you, Quara, but your ignorance will cause more damage here than you know. Luskan is not ruled by men, it is ruled by magic, by the masters of the towers. And if they have decided that you are to be delivered to them, then...
So, let them try.
Whatever spark of magic you think you have, you idiot girl, they will bleed from you by demon, spell, and curse until even your father won't be able to save you. And I suspect that what they seek may have consequence beyond you, beyond me, for much of the realms.
So, what do you suggest?
Fortunately, becoming a squire is enough for our needs, and I believe you have already been told about someone who can help you. Sir Grayson, yes? Let me join with you. I have considerable experience with these matters, and foiling Luskan plots is something I relish.
Okay, let's go seek out Grayson together then. And I think this is everything for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityRPGs out.